So here is a mid-length bridal basic design. The mannequin head hair tends to be a little coarse, but if you have some nice natural waves, you don't have to go all the way down the hair strand with the curling iron. The use of fingers really gives a nice piecey look. So you're not going to see me using a brush at all on this updo. And I think it's really important to have your hands learn how to do these designs. In the crown, which is section 4, putting some root tees in here, and if you watched my other video, it is the same beginning as one of the other styles, but the back will be different. So sectioning off 2 and 3, which are the sides. Section 1, section 2 and 3, section 4, and section 5. Continue to make thin slices of root tees. You're not going to get the height that you need or the cushion that you need with just one of those little crimping irons. There needs to be some base tees. It creates a more polished look, and like the client actually went to the salon and had a professional hairstyle. Here's the sectioning. I go behind the ear and I'm going to section out the crown right below the occipital there. It's going to rest eventually. So I am slicing out a little piece in the middle. This piece is going to be a self-made padding, if you would, where I'm going to tease it up, roll it up, and it's going to be a really great place to pin in the rest of the braids. So just keep wrapping that around and getting it nice and secure right near where the elastic is. And this will really hold in the design around the nape. So this is like a sideways braid, okay? So it's coming off of the head sideways. So you'll see when it wraps over, it's going to be flat. Holding down low and putting in an elastic. And so just going to do the other side. And you'll see that I do this all the time. I create sections and then I pin them off. And then when it's time to design the updo, all the sections get put into place. This way you don't run out of hair, you don't get lost in the design. And pancaking these braids for some fullness and softness. And I always work side to side, so the design doesn't get heavy on one side. We can sometimes get lost. So this is just playing around. How do I want this to look? How do I want this to fill in? And I'm going to pin it right into that ponytail. Now I'm going to bring the other side over, loop it under, tuck it right in there, and there is a beautiful full back that's quite simple to do. Going to pinch right under my thumb there and just pinch those two braids together. So now we can have a design on top. You will see a lot of these styles done this opposite. They usually start at the crown and then they do the bottom. This gives you much more creative freedom. So I've got all that beautiful base tees in there, and I don't want it to look parted, so I'm only slicing mid-shaft, putting in a loose braid. And certainly any of these steps can be done on longer hair, but it is a great mid-length way of doing it, and even shorter. You can do this look on even shorter hair. Instead of making a rat in the back, you just make a tiny ponytail. Love my ponytails. It just helps not use up so many bobby pins. Spreading that braid out, sitting it right on top of the other braids and pinning it in. Pin where you pinch. Now the sides can come back. This is a zigzag part. Just keep that tail of the brush on the scalp, go back and forth, and it just keeps it from having a straight part. It's just kind of fun. So this braid is going to just start right at the top, and I'm going to pick up on the sides. So I'm picking up there, I drop my middle, I pick up on the back side, drop my middle, the middle becomes the next side, and that's how I braid. I use my pinkies. So as I come around the head shape now, I'm going to start moving my body position and dragging it over, pancaking as I go with the client, you know, saying, oh yeah, I like that fullness, I like that height. And you work with your client, you show her the side, you show her the front. They have to like the front. They have to feel like themselves in the front. And another elastic, because really once that elastic is in there, you only need one bobby pin. Split open that braid. You've got that root tease in there. Hide it in and pin. I know I make some of these looks super easy, and they are. Once you have this system down and this sectioning down, and you go in order and you work along with the consultation. Now the parting there was done at an angle because the piece is going back on an angle. So once you have the system down and you work in your sections, it goes quickly and the designs become easy and you can get more and more creative. And this is up to you. I go up higher here, you could come down around lower. It has to work with how the client wants the front. What you do with each section is up to you. So I'm just getting the back of that braid done, keeps it where I want it, and just come around and tuck it in. Thinking about where I want this last piece to go. And I actually split that section and tuck it right in. So mid-length hairstyle, minimal bobby pins. Beautiful look that's secure and easy to do. Thanks for watching.